Hello. This is going to be a general message. So if it resonates, it resonates. If you were drawn to the title, there's probably a message in it for you. Okay. I was getting the energy of somebody can't understand why they can't trigger you. So I'm probably talking to somebody who's done a lot of inner work, a lot of inner healing, because you get to a point where even if somebody tries to trigger you like they used to, it's not going to bother you. If you're wishing good and for the best for other people, their projections aren't gonna work. Okay. They possibly wonder how you can do this. They wonder why it comes so easy for you. It's probably because you've put in a lot of work. And when I say work, this is shadow work, this inner work. It takes a lot of hours. It takes a lot of questioning yourself, your own reality, who you are, where you came from, how you are the way you are, and so forth, right? So let's get some information here. Be nosy because, I feel like these people just need to start wishing the best for others and staying in their own lane. You can go your own way. So what's up with this person? What's up with this person who wonders why they can't trigger the viewer? Weird thing to wonder, by the way, just saying. This person could be triggered themselves by lack of opportunity, lack of ideas, lack of creativity here. Yeah, I mean, they could look at you like you're a piece of work, and they kind of want to throttle you here. Yeah, there could be something about them wanting to work with you, but what else about this person do we need to know here? They might have trouble removing a mask. They might have trouble removing a curse. They could possibly feel like they're cursed, but they're not. They could possibly feel like you're cursing them, but you're not as well. They might have trouble being their authentic self, which being your authentic self really does come from knowing who you are. That comes from doing the inner work, right? They possibly could have went around talking about how crazy you are. Maybe like you're schizo or bipolar, or, just talking about how kooky you are or something like that. And I do think a lot of mental illness comes from a lack of inner work, okay? I highly believe that mental illness can be healed with inner work, with trauma processing. Okay, there are therapists, and I'm not going to say institutions, but like practices that are geared toward healing mental illness and not just giving you a pill and letting you go your day by day, okay? So, whatever that means to you, I guess I was called to say that. I don't know. Or maybe someone, I'm talking to somebody with a disorder and you're taking medication, and I'm not saying stop your medication. Okay, I'm just saying there are ways that you can do some really deep inner healing and not have to take medication anymore. Okay, I do believe a lot of people end up being, disguised as mentally ill, but, you're not. You're possibly a medium. You're possibly somebody who walks the veil, okay? Okay, I'm going to pop this right in the middle of the video. Sorry for the interruption, but I also kind of want to discuss here how, or the reasons why someone might be having a hard time doing inner work. Okay? Inner work takes a lot of being honest with yourself. If you've done a lot of bad things, if you have that you feel guilty over, that you feel ashamed of, that needs to be addressed. You need to take accountability for everything you've done. It's kind of like atoning, and I wouldn't say necessarily atoning, just acknowledging how you feel about it, and then feel those feelings. Okay, don't suppress it. Feel the feelings. Ask yourself the whys. Okay, the person that is wondering how you do what you do and how they can't and why can't they, well, the answer to that is they can. But what are they suppressing about themselves, right? And in order to control that, in order to get ahead of that, it takes inner work in order to learn and earn that discernment, okay? What else? And you might have to start from the very beginning, the very get-go, okay? Start with therapy. Honestly, go to a spiritual counselor or a spiritual therapist and tell them, I think this could be something else. Not really sure. I don't think that I'm mentally ill. Okay, go from there. Start small. Take those baby steps. Or maybe that's what this person needs to do. Okay. Somebody could feel cursed and triggered by being a veil walker. That's really your call to put in the work as well. Somebody's refusing. I mean, there are ways to control it with medication. Yeah, sure. But, you're always going to have to be on medication. There are ways to channel what you go through. There are different kinds of mediums too, like artistic medium. You could channel messages through art, through music, through writing, right? That could be for somebody here as well. Getting somebody being real triggered by divination. Maybe you're not a divination medium. Maybe you're an and this energy has kind of been coming out like maybe you are not meant to divinate. to, maybe you are meant to create instead of divinate. You know, divinate, everything helps other people. You know, everybody interprets things differently. So your art, your writing could definitely help somebody else by, you know, subliminal messages. And this is possibly not from something that you, like if you're doing a painting, okay, and then you share this painting and then somebody sees it and it completely changes their life. Even though you didn't mean to do that, that's what artistic mediumship is. It reaches who it's supposed to reach. Okay? You know, do that inner work. Get down to who you really are. Explore the things that you're passionate about. Okay? If you're passionate about writing, if you're passionate about helping people, okay, if you know, whatever that passion, explore that. And this is kind of like, you know, I didn't like school. Whenever I was in school, it's because school, public school, is created to make everyone fit in a box. Well, not everyone fits in a box. Not everyone can fit in a box. And not everyone wants to fit in a box. Okay? I can sit here and argue about education should be tailored to the individual, but I'm not going to, because that's the powers that be. That's how, you know, the powers that be keep people in control. Keep people being their little ants, right? So if you are being called to do something, if you're being called to heal something, heal it. And this is most especially true if you get angry easy, if you cry easy, if you experience high emotion easy. Okay, you're being called to look at that. All right. I don't even remember what this reading was about, but apparently it turned into something different, and I'm not even pulling cards. So somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to start at step 1. Somebody needs to go in with a beginner's mind, a fool's mind, explore, do things. This could also be, look at what you liked to do as a child, right? Journal. You know, if it was several different things, journal. You could be called to a specific mediumship and you don't know. So definitely journal about anything supernatural that happened to you as a child. Take a look at those things, okay? Take a look at what you were interested in as a child. Anything else? And this could be, for a particular person. So if you feel like somebody needs to hear this, please share, okay? Because it's very important that you learn who you are, okay? Not just for yourself, but for humanity, to help raise that collective vibration. Anything else? I feel like this has to do with, also sharing things about yourself. This has, you know, what's this reverse Nine of Pentacles? This could be Spirit saying, what are you dependent upon right now? And I don't feel like it's anything negative, but it could be earthly. Something is going to require patience. This is something, this is a decision that you're going to need to make, and it's going to have to be a grounded decision, a logical decision here. What's this decision? To surrender uncertainty here. And I feel like I'm picking up on energy that you might be relying on something a little too much, and it's keeping you from taking some kind of leap of faith here. There's something that you're really not in control of, and it's leaving you in an uncertain energy here, okay? What's this? What's the collective uncertain about here? What is this uncertainty? Unexpected outcomes. Yeah, you know, you possibly have done or been through some stuff, okay? We've all been through stuff, okay? We've all had some kind of struggle, depending on who you are. Some people struggle more than others. Some people are privileged, but right now you don't need to be looking at other people, and this has to do with self-confidence too. This might be something that you need to heal within your solar plexus. So solar plexus meditation, okay? Your willpower here. Your ability to take action. Your ability to take action. Yeah, I just saw the Three of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is something you're healing here. You're overthinking about. It's leaving you in this stuck energy. Okay. Yeah, you're fighting with yourself. I feel like you need to know your worth here. Know your worth and go after it. Your faith is there. Your healing is there. You're worried something's not going to grow. There's maybe a certain outcome. Maybe a certain outcome. What's this reverse Empress? Are you worried about a certain person? Okay, so take it where it resonates. Somebody could be worried about you. I mean, the reverse emperor and the reverse empress is out here, okay? Either you could be worried about a partnership. You could be worried that you can't do something by yourself, but you can, okay? Like, you have divine source here. You have a straight connection to source, all right? There's something that you can do by yourself. You don't need anybody. This could be, you know, you could have grown up with, you know, parents who weren't very good parents to you as well. Okay? Maybe you're learning what healthy relationships look like. As too, you know? There's all kinds of stuff here. But, you know, don't worry about being triggered. I welcome that. I welcome being triggered. If anything can trigger me now, please do it, because that only makes me stronger. Not only in myself, but in my abilities. So, you know, don't fear being triggered. Don't fear the unknown. Okay? Because everything's a lesson or a blessing. So take it where it resonates. Take it where it resonates. And don't worry about what other people are doing. And, you know, I could be talking to somebody who is very self-confident, very tempered, because somebody does wonder why you're not triggered by certain things. That was the message that I'd come across. So, you know, don't be uncertain of a lack of control. Don't be uncertain with not knowing all the answers, because maybe I'm really, you know, don't fear taking action. Don't fear taking action on something. I feel like Spirit's got your back, okay? Don't fear learning. And whatever you do, do not fear other people looking at you with a weird eye. Looking at you like you should be in a mental institution. Okay? You're the one living authentically. Don't let these projections get to you. Don't let somebody else's need to disguise themselves stop you. And that's all I got for you. So that's for somebody. Don't know who, but I hope it helps. Alright, and I'm going to leave that here.